Howdy, Earthlings. How's it going, guys? Aryei Levenson, and I'm here to give you a rundown on my new prototype signature frame from S&M Bikes. This frame is pretty much a mix between an ATF and a Black Magic. Those are the two bikes I've been riding a decent amount over the past year. I gave it like a good common ground for a mellow but responsive feeling frame. Good to ride everything as I try to do in my riding. The top tube I'm running right now is a 2125. Growing up racing, I always rode a longer bike, so I just like the comfortability that the longer top tube brings. We'll see what sizes we choose for the production runs. I'm sure we'll do a little bit smaller size up to probably like a 21.5. So with the frame, we'll start from the front. I did a 5-inch head tube. I ride my front end pretty low, so as many spaces you can eliminate as possible is the best. And then the angle for it is 75. Good common ground, I feel like, for nowadays. Not too steep and not too mellow. Tried and true. On this frame, I went with a 925 standover. I ride my seat, some people would say way too high. With the taller standover, it kind of eliminates as much seat post that's exposed as possible, even though I still have about a fist and a half of seat post out. Bottom bracket height is 11.625, feels solid. Moving on to the rear end, I ended up going with 13.5, and you can pull it out to 14. Good space for some wiggle room back there if you're trying to slam it, if you're doing some more street-oriented stuff, or pull that bad boy out if you're trying to rip some bowls or some trails. Can't go wrong with a longer back end, in my opinion. The double wishbone was something I wanted to do for a really long time, and when Balls did his LAMF frame, a bunch of people were stoked on it, including myself, and we decided to do the same top wishbone as Balls and then redesign kind of like an old black bike and mixed it with the Dugan bottom wishbone for the good classic feel of a mid-school bike. Heavy influence on me from all the mid-school stuff. We did a non-integrated seat post clamp as well. A little more customization for your bike if you want to run a quick release or a bulky seat post clamp. Just kind of keeping the options open. Removable brake mounts on this thing. If you're like me and you like to toss some brakes on every once in a while, you can do that. I've been thinking about a name. I was like, I'll just do REA just because of the strong history of S&M using the 3-letter ATF, LTF, some of those. I kind of did some thinking on what REA could stand for other than my name. I came up with Ride Everything Always. It's a good description of how I ride my bike. Haven't decided on the other colors yet, but it'll definitely be coming in this purple. We'll be working on some graphics, try and do something a little bit classic, give it more of a mid-school vibe. We also got some prototype SIG bars in the works too. Something a little different. We got 2-degree up sweep, back sweep is 10 degrees, 9.5 rise. I'm sure they'll probably come in a couple other sizes as well. And then it has a narrower box at the bottom compared to a Hoder bar or a Credence bar. I just like the slim down look, and it feels better for like turn downs and that kind of stuff. I would imagine they'll be dropping sometime around when the frame drops. So be on the lookout. He's running towards these bars coming out. He's like, new REA bars in purple? I gotta get him.
Catch a throat full from the fire vocal with ash and molten glass like I am Jalo Joko. The volcano out of Iceland, he'll conquer and destroy the rap world like the white man. Learned from a pro as a mentor, started with a bird nest and burnt it to a cinder. Gotta get the party kicking, plus your little charred body smelting like chicken. As the dollar continues to lose momentum, we need land for murdered Indians and represent them. Gold is up, urging all thugs, trading our change for cash and splurging on drugs. A more secure investment, food and water, a couple of gallons for your cutest daughter, and thank him as a Yankee fellow Southerner.
This is the first prototype, honestly the best feeling bike I've ever ridden. I don't think I'll be making any changes to it. Getting to design a frame for such a legendary brand is surreal. I can't thank everyone enough at the building, and Moeller and everyone for just believing in me to design a frame and just supporting me all these years. And I've almost ridden for S&M for 10 years. I don't know what to say. Speechless. I just tried to design a bike that's just solid for all-around riding and can get the job done with whatever you're trying to ride.
How much for 100,000 tons of correct shit? Sell a Chinese half-price seafood, prices like a real nice street dude. Who can knock the most dead birds out the sky? And then
thank you guys for checking out my prototype SIG frame, and keep your eyes peeled at your local S&M dealer, bike shop, or snmbikes.com.
And get stacks with the quick long quick. They used to sell CDs, now they got fake weed. Seeds burning trees is potpourri.